I'll tell you, my remarks will be brief. We were here not long ago for the groundbreaking for this facility, and now that we see it all come together after years and years of work and envisioning and planning, to see what we have here, multi-purpose field, all this new landscaping, walking tracks, and exercise equipment, even improvements to the restrooms, and even more improvements to come. This couldn't have come out better. This is an incredible project. I'll also say, just this weekend, Brent mentioned it, we were up in North Long Beach, up in, my neighborhood for Beach Streets. Raise your hand if you were out there for Beach Streets this weekend. That's right. Thank you so much. You were able to see the investments in the Artesia Boulevard, a transformational investment from city limit to city limit, from unincorporated, sort of the Compton border all the way to the Bellflower and Lakewood side. $40 million, $43 million into creating the Artesia Boulevard that North Long Beach deserves, with bike and pedestrian enhancements and safety enhancements, even pedestrian lighting, street furniture. And it reminds me of years ago when my predecessor on city council said Uptown should be a preview to downtown. Every day, thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, they take the 91 freeway, and their only experience of North Long Beach is what they see. Their only experience of Long Beach is what they see in North Long Beach. And finally, we're seeing the investments take place here in North Long Beach that truly represent the entire city. So finally, we're seeing with investments in Artesia, investments in Pops Davenport, open space all across the North Long Beach area, we're finally seeing the investments that are necessary to make sure that the residents have what they need to thrive. The last thing I'll say is that this is an incredible project, and it wouldn't have happened without, like, I remember when this project was just talking about this side, and this was just a vision, right? This was a old landfill. Didn't even have the resources to address the methane challenges. And there was a transition when this used to be in the 9th district to the 8th district. And I'll tell you, Councilman Austin took up this issue of this park and never relented. I'm talking about making sure that the city council and city staff continue to prioritize through many years of challenges, addressing the challenges with methane, addressing the challenges with capping the landfill, identifying the funding from Measure A and Rivers and Mountains Conservancy and others to finally deliver one of the best park projects in our entire city, and one of the best parks right here in the North Long Beach area here at Pops Davenport. So I want to offer my congratulations and have all of you join us in a round of applause for Councilman Al Austin for his leadership in focusing on this project. I'll tell you, I'm a little selfish here. I'm raising 7-year-old, 9-year-old girls right here in North Long Beach, right over there, right? And you can best believe we're going to be on that playground. We've been to this playground. We're going to be out here on this field. We normally, we play soccer many times at Molina Park and at Hartwell Park. But you best believe we're going to have some of our LBYSO or AYSO kids are going to be out here on this park because it's an incredible field that we have. And I'm excited to see these uprights because you're going to have some football going on at this park as well, which is pretty exciting, especially for people like Jordan High School. I see our principal there, Principal Keisha. Thank you so much. So without further ado, am I introducing the councilman? Okay, so without further ado, let's hear it for the champion of Pops Davenport Park, Councilman Al Austin.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm going to say this in my Ice Cube voice. Today is a good day. Today is a great day for the city of Long Beach, and it's an even greater day for this community here in the 8th District. I'm very proud to see this moment finally happen. As I look out here, when I first took office 12 years ago, this was a mission. This became a mission. We started with back-to-school events right here at Davenport Park, and we realized that we were outgrowing this place pretty quickly, but we also realized that there was a need here in this community, a big need in this community for green space, for active recreation, for a place where folks can come and be a community. And if you look around here, we have communities that are around here. This park will serve hundreds and hundreds of youth and families that really deserve a great place to live. Parks make communities more livable and more vibrant. And as a result of many years of hard work and dedication, we are here today. I want to thank anybody who had anything to do with this project. And there's a lot of people, a lot of folks that aren't here, folks that you won't see, parts of this project that aren't visible, but there was a lot of work and many people to thank to get to this point. I was reminded on the conversations that I've had with our government officials, our partners in the federal government, and our partners in the state government, county. I've been advocating for the funding and support to make this project happen for many years. Our mayor, Rex, mentioned many of the setbacks. We had a lot of setbacks to get to this point, a lot of disappointment. But through resilience and just sticking to it, and I want to thank our city staff, our Parks and Recreation Department, our Public Works Department, our city manager. I don't think Tom is here, but there was a real dedication to make this happen, and if it would not have happened if it weren't for us keeping this on the forefront of the agenda week after week, month after month, and me bugging the heck out of everybody about what's next, where are we with Pops Davenport Park? Where are we with Pops Davenport Park? Our briefings over and over again to make it happen. And so I won't bore you with all of the details and anguish that went into making this happen, but today is a day of celebration for North Long Beach. Today is a celebration for the 8th District, and I am elated to be here before you to present this brand new Pops Davenport Park to the community. There's a lot of folks, like I said, I want to thank. I see my former chief of staff who sat in many of those early meetings. Jonathan Krause, you got to get your roses too, buddy. Thank you for being here. I want to also recognize Pops Davenport. I never had the opportunity to meet him, but clearly, he's somebody of distinction. We have a park named after Pops Davenport. He was a police officer who served our city for many, many years, and I do see several members of our Long Beach Police Department here. Let's give them a big round of applause, including Commander Gallo, our top cop in the North. Thank you for being here today. And I want to thank my wife, especially, who's here seated in the front row. I want to thank her for her support. Dealing with this has not been something that I've done alone. I've had a lot of support, and it starts with her at home, and my family at home, and a great team of individuals who are true public servants. Anyone who's ever worked on the staff of my district and in my district on behalf of the district, I just want to extend my sincere gratitude and thank you all for your work in helping us get here today as well. So again, this is a day of celebration for the Great 8th District. The Great 8th District got a little bit greater today as a result of this park opening. Thank you very much. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Councilman, and congratulations. With great leadership, great things happen. So I've always appreciated the advocacy and the support of Mayor Richardson and certainly Councilman Austin, who's finishing up his 12th year in leadership in really helping shape. Yeah, let's hear it for him. 12 years. Could go to college 3 times. So anyway, I learned a lot from both those gentlemen, so it's a privilege to work with them. And in terms of privileges, there was reference to a big team that worked together, and it's a professional honor to work with this next young man. He leads the Public Works Department, and in terms of great collaborations, they've really brought together the greatest engineers, designers, project managers, and this is the byproduct of this great collaboration. So I'm going to introduce the Director of Public Works for the City of Long Beach, Eric Lopez, to say a few words. Eric, welcome. Behind the flag. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Brent. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. So this is a special one for me. There are parts of my job that are a lot of fun, and building parks is one of those joys that I just I'm so privileged to get the opportunity to do, especially when you build it in a space like this, in a community that really needs the park space. This is just one project of over 180 projects that the city's currently working on as part of our Elevate 28 infrastructure investment plan. I want to thank the mayor, the council member, and the entire council for allowing us to implement such a major transformational program to improve our city, to improve our communities, and Davenport Park is one of those. So everybody, please join me in a round of applause for the vision and the resources that allow us to build these types of major projects. Those resources are not unlimited, and there's always priorities and trade-offs, but I'm really happy that we're able to invest in our park system and create these kinds of spaces for our youth. Brent, you got another one, so congratulations. Add to your portfolio of beautiful parks in this city. So thank you for your partnership and really working together with our teams to make this happen. So I think you can see all the improvements. I'm not going to go through the list of the restrooms and the running path and the fitness stations and the soccer. And I guess I just went through the list, right? So we did a lot in the landscaping, and the teams were mentioned earlier. I get the privilege of naming some of those team members that work day and night on these types of transformational projects. So I'm going to start with my project management bureau manager, Marilyn Sarakas. Marilyn, thank you for your hard work and efforts. Our project management officer, Tony Resendez, who has been critical with this project. Tony, thank you for your service and your hard work. Tina Chang, our capital projects coordinator, working tirelessly to make this happen. Tina, thank you for your efforts. Mickey Popovich, our public works inspectors, they do so much throughout this entire city. So Mickey, thank you, wherever you are, around here somewhere. Here you are. Thank you. And then AECOM was our designer for our state-of-the-art gas treatment system. So I'm so happy that we're able to continue ensuring that this park is safe for everyone. Davenport Anchor QEA was a designer. They helped us with this park, so I want to thank them. But our general contractor, I've worked with them for many years, Bytech Construction. Bytech, I think you guys are here. Yeah, there you are. Thank you so much for a wonderful project delivered. I can't count them anymore, but we've done so many of these great projects throughout the city, and I'm so grateful for your support. And then Answer Advisory, our construction manager, thank you for your work and having this happen. So that's a lot of people, right? It takes a lot to build cities. You need all the different types of engineers, the inspectors, the contractors, and I'm proud that Public Works gets to lead that charge and work to bring all of these complex pieces together to provide this end product. So we're not done yet. This community in this park is getting another major improvement, which is a new full court basketball court. We have a rendering that shows the picture. I cannot wait to come back for that. And so just to let you all know, we are not done. We are just getting started. Okay, so I am done with that. I'll pass it back to Brent, and thank you all very much.
Thank you, Eric. So, everyone's mentioned a lot of people, and as I look out across the crowd, if you can bear with me, I'll give a couple of shout-outs also. So, Eric and I are really honored professionally to serve on a great leadership team, and our city manager is here. Tom Modica is over here somewhere. I just saw him, so give him a great shout-out. Good leadership. Lots of good things have happened under Tom's leadership. Also, our Parks and Recreation Commission is represented by our former chair, Bob Livingston. He's right over here. Thanks for being here, Bob. And then also Partners of Parks. It's kind of like our Parks Foundation. They have a new executive director. Ashley Jones is here, over here waving in the light. And then beside her is a former Parks and Recreation Commissioner and also a really important board member for Partners of Parks. David Zanata is also here. David, we're glad you're here today. So, Joey came up as a veteran to help with our Pledge of Allegiance, but he also is here representing Senator Lena Gonzalez, and she's provided a really handsome certificate, which I don't think I'll read it if that's okay, because it's very nice. So thank you for representing Senator Gonzalez. She supports Long Beach in so many important ways, and the city thrives and grows in all the right, vibrant ways because of her leadership and her support. So please share our appreciation to the senator. Also, Jeanette Christian is here representing, she's a deputy superintendent, or no, I'm sorry, I got your title all wrong. We'll just call her the deputy for County Supervisor Janice Hahn, who's in Croatia. So the supervisor sends greetings from around the world. And also Sean Kern is here representing Congressmember Barragan. I saw him earlier, and he's here somewhere. So thanks for being here. We appreciate you. So back in August, it was kind of a stifling hot day just across Paramount at the North Point Apartments. And Unity Festival was celebrated. And I was able to share that Saturday with my mother, who was visiting from Florida. And it was 120 degrees on that asphalt. But I did, where are the reverends? Reverend Stephanie and Reverend Steve, they're over here, leaders of the Unity Festival. So immediately after that sweltering Unity Festival, they said, hey, Director Dennis, is it possible? And I think I was already shaking my head, yes. They're going to be welcoming the community to the Unity Festival this coming summer here in Davenport Park. So thanks for your leadership in that regard. I think I just introduced everyone. Our Parks Department is going to be doing a great job maintaining this park, and our Community Recreation Services team is over here. They provided some refreshments, and they also set everything up for our ribbon cutting, so we'll be doing that here in just a minute. But I also wanted to acknowledge some really important people behind the scenes. So Meredith Reynolds was our Bureau Manager for Park Planning and Partnerships quite a few years ago, had a lot of work that helped with the formation of this expansion of Davenport Park. Nancy Villasenor also had a really important role. She's at Public Works now, but she did a great job leading our Park Planning and Partnerships Bureau. And then Sherilyn Beatty, I don't think she's here, but she's also been doing a great job leading a lot of those efforts. So we have a really great team with Parks, Recreation, and Marine. But at this moment, for those of you who helped as speakers and some community leaders, if you want to come forward, and representatives, our elected officials, we're going to do a ribbon cutting and a photo opportunity. Commissioner Livingston, do you want to help join us here? All right. And I think we're going to be on this side, is that correct? All right. They're getting the ribbon set up. It's a blue ribbon project, so we have a blue ribbon cutting. But we're so thankful all of you are here today. And at the conclusion of the ribbon cutting, everyone will be around if you have any questions for interviews, et cetera. So.
I didn't. Man, I know. You gotta pull this a little tighter. There you go.
Okay, on this 12th day of November, as we gather here in beautiful Davenport Park, we'll count down from 8 since we're in the Great District 8. So when we get down to 0, we'll cut the ribbon. So all together now, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
All right, take your cleats out and meet us at the football field.
How you doing?
Sean from the Congressman's office. Yeah. Now where are the pictures? Like it? No, just play. You got a better report. It was an idea for a skateboard. Hey, looking for something to get into. Skateboard.
At one point,
Conservation board.